how will fictional narrative help Brightville? A story can do that.
The Wild Robot is an animated film, beautifully crafted with a captivating art direction, written and directed by Chris Sanders, known for Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon. It's an adaptation of the first book in Peter Brown's acclaimed 3-part series, also titled The Wild Robot. This is a coming-of-age story about discovering family and purpose, but deeper still, it's a story of motherhood, the trials, challenges, and joys seen through the lens of a robot named Rosm Unit 7134.
We saw 7 sun, 3 store.
But you can call me Roz.
Right, Roz. There are several sequences of the film where they manipulate time in creative ways to condense months and years. In the book, Roz learns animals' languages over several chapters, but in the film, we get a time-lapse that efficiently shows her learning process. They also show Brightville growing up like this. In the book, chapter 49, titled The Flyer, only a page is dedicated to show his progression. In the film, this pivotal scene arrives at the midpoint and is given greater significance. It unfolds as a breathtaking 6-minute montage, a visual crescendo where vibrant imagery, paired with moving music, elevates the moment to a powerful emotional peak. Throughout the first half, we witness the deepening bond between Roz and Brightville with help from Fink, until Brightville learns a painful truth of how Roz's actions accidentally caused his mother's absence, leaving him an orphan. With this tension between them, Brightville leaves his nest to process the news. Meanwhile, Roz seeks answers of her own. In this separation, Roz realizes a profound truth.
I have a task that has become impossible.
Being a good mother isn't about having every answer or flawlessly completing tasks. It's about simply being there for your kid.
The processing that used to happen here is now coming more from here.
For even a robot, one programmed with logic and intelligence, she realizes that no one truly has all the answers.
Can you explain again what we are doing?
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
While children are learning to be children, parents are learning to be parents. And so, despite Brightville's rejection, Roz returns to him, knowing that he needs her and knowing that he knows it too. They reunite, bridging their differences to find strength in each other. Roz, aware of her own limitations, seeks help from other birds, rallying together to help Brightville realize his potential. As Roz integrates with the wilderness, the island embraces her, just as she has embraced the island. Roz's love drives her to push her limits.
Roz?
I'm fine.
Striving for Brightville even when she falters.
Brightville's heart is much bigger on the inside.
Seeking help becomes part of her humanity. The film extends Brightville's journey of small accomplishments from the book, showing not only his struggles, but also his resilience, making his eventual triumph an overwhelming victory for not just him and Roz, but for the whole island. The montage concludes as Brightville lands, watched by the entire village. Finally, they see Roz as she truly is, someone who only ever wanted to help. Immediately after, we witness the migration, a scene that becomes one of the most emotionally cathartic scenes of the year. In the book, before the migration, the final exchange between Roz and Brightville goes like this. In the film, it unfolds differently.
Will you be here when I get back?
No, I'm glad you're going where you belong.
Themes of identity and belonging are woven deeply into the film. The entire montage builds to this final, poignant farewell. With her final task completed, Brightville flies past her one last time, as Roz clutches a lonely feather. This mirrors the day she held a piece of Brightville's birth mother for the first time. What once was a reminder of what they lost, now is a symbol of what they've gained, a beautiful family and a home. Brightville has sought belonging, and Roz too has been told time and again that she doesn't belong, first by the island's natives, then even by her own kind.
Modifying their code?
forming connections with things they should not.
Once she searched for a heart within herself.
Searching.
Anything yet?
And she found nothing. But after her journey through the wild, she finally understands where she belongs.
This is a wilderness.
And I am a wild robot.
Whoa! Don't you need that?
I have everything I need.
As the credit song in the film goes, the way you want to go is not the way you've been. The paths we choose don't always align with our programming. Sometimes we must let go of what we know to make room for something greater. And when we face impossible tasks, sometimes the only way through
I can't fly!
You don't need to.
is to improvise.